Hello viewers, today we're up in the Highlands of Scotland and we're in Aviemore. We're on the main road at the moment. There's only really one main street in Aviemore. It's got lots of shops, bars and restaurants, a couple of hotels. So let's take a walk down, check it out. It's a wee bit cold, windy and rainy today. Typical Scottish summer weather. So Aviemore's quite close to Inverness, just down the road from Newtonmore if you're going to the Highland Museum, the light show. And the main street's got a lot of shops on it. Can be a wee bit of a tourist trap, you see a lot of these wee Scottish shops, but it's got some nice places as well. I quite like Aviemore. Let me know in the comments if you've been before. It's got some nice scenery. Nice wee ice cream shop down here as well. A noodle bar just downstairs there as well. Quite a lot of these places have opened since last time I was here. This is a wee bit different. You've got a Chinese buffet restaurant. Further down we've got a Scottish hotel with a restaurant as well. So there's something for everybody. Here's your post office if you want to post a wee postcard back home. Let them know how much of a good time you're having in Aviemore. We've got the chemist down here, Boots. Need any prescriptions, medications. We've got the Ski and Do restaurant and bar. Just down here as well. Aviemore's very popular for hill walkers, cyclists, fishing. Quite a lot going on round about it. There's a lot of good walks around here as well. It's normally very busy with tourists. Obviously this summer it's not been as busy, but it's still reasonably busy. Just walking down the high street, there's a Ski and Do. That's been there for many years. There used to be a bookies next door to it. Don't think that's there anymore. Nice scenery over the hills there, and there's an Aviemore retail park. If you've not been to Aviemore for years, probably not know that's there now. So you've got Home Bargains, Costa, Superdrug. It's just up there, not far. There's quite a lot of outdoor shops, so if you need any gear, any backpacks or any jackets or climbing gear, you won't struggle here. There's plenty of shops in Aviemore. Popular ice cream shop in there. It's quite nice, a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of tourist holiday accommodation in Aviemore, just off the main street. You've got a couple of parks. I think one's called Silverglades. I stayed in there years ago, it was really nice. A couple of lodges, cab wagons, so it's really quite nice and within walking distance of the main street. That's what I quite like about Aviemore, it's quite compact. So if you're staying here, you've got a lot of wee bars and restaurants just on the main street. There's a police station if you need them. There's the Cairngorm Mountain Sports. They've got a wee terrace up there, so when the weather's better than this you can sit out there and have a wee pint. They're advertising their pizza there. So that outdoor shop sells everything. So plenty of car parking spaces here. Some of these smaller resorts in Scotland I find the car parking's never enough, but they've got plenty here. But the good news is plenty of other places you can park for free. I'll show you in a wee minute. There's a couple of places down here. So you won't struggle, even if you've got a big camper van, you won't struggle to get parked here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Kevin. Do a lot of walks, mainly around Scotland, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, the good news is today, you hit the wee button below the video that says subscribe, it's absolutely free. And hit the bell next to it for all notifications and you'll get a wee message when I upload new videos to YouTube. So if you're interested in Scotland videos, Got a few other places as well. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a nice wee bit round the back here. You can cut through there to the holiday cottages I was talking about earlier on. You cut right through to the back. There's also a golf course. I think it's Spey Valley at the back of there as well. Any golfers coming here, there's a couple of good courses nearby. Boat of Garten as well. So it's really a good location for out. If you like the outdoors, Aviemore's quite good because you've got a lot of things on your doorstep. There you go, the Strathspey Railway going from here as well. Check it out. The wee Santa Express, the wee steam train. The Aviemore train station is just 2 minutes down the road here. Again, another good thing about Aviemore, the train station is right in the centre of it. Got a subway on the left here. This is not been here too long, but I don't think it's open just now. A couple of clothes shops up here on the left as well. Sweet shop. Some nice stuff in there. You recognise a few of those old sweets. Bank on the left hand side if you need a cash machine. You're on the main street, free cash machine. So we're talking about the parking earlier on. There's plenty of parking, to be honest, you won't really have a problem. But if you do, there's quite a big Tesco's here that's got a free car park. That's where I'm parked in at the moment. I'm only here for maybe 20 minutes. I'm going up to another place just up the road. Quite a busy road, as you can see. A couple of wee tourist shops here. I Love Scotland and I Love Aviemore badges. If you're looking for a wee gift to take back home, that's your place. Mountain Warehouse, another outdoor shop. I tell you, you could be doing my jackets today because the weather's turning nasty. There's the Tesco car park, as I said, there's loads of spaces in there. We've got a few cafes on the left hand side here. Another outdoor shop, Trespass. Smithy's Fish and Chips, that's quite well known. If you want some fish and chips later on, you can go in there. That's Smithy's. You've got a wee bakery, the Highland Soap Company next to it. And you've got Cobb's Cafe. I was just in there for a roll and bacon. It was actually really nice. Cafe's busy inside. So if you go in and it's busy and you don't see a seat, don't worry, they've actually got seating upstairs, which I was surprised at the back. You can go up there. So they've actually got seatings upstairs there. The wee roll and bacon in there, it was really nice actually. £2.50. Full breakfast £10.50. So the breakfast is not the cheapest, but I'm sure it's nice. Again, North Face. A few other outdoor shops. Across the road you've got another wee coffee shop, you've got Nevy Sport, and you've got Waterstones bookshop if you're looking for a wee book to read while you're on holiday. That Waterstones has been there for many years. It's a wee tiny shop. We've got a place in there you can get internet as well, you've got a wee internet cafe. Mambo's Cafe Bar. Tenants Lager sign, get a wee pint of Tenants Lager in there. And we've got another gift shop here. Further down, maybe about another half a mile, we've got a couple of Italian restaurants and there's a new Premier Inn been built just further down. This is the train station. So if you're getting the train from England or you're coming from Glasgow or Edinburgh, you're on the train, it's a great location. You just get off the train right here and go to your accommodation. There's lots of self-catering accommodation and lodges around here. There's a couple of hotels. I'm just going to show you one in a second. There's a Cairngorm hotel across the road. Probably if you're maybe adults coming here and the prices are pretty similar, I would say that's probably the best located hotel, and it's got a nice bar that does live music sometimes. They used to do buffets, Scottish buffets, so you get haggis, neeps and tatties and all sorts. So I recommend the Cairngorm. The rooms are okay, and behind it you've got the Mcdonald resort. Further down on the left hand side, about a mile down the road, you've got the Collinbridge Hotel. That's another popular one. I'll just quickly show you the McDonald's. I'll do another quick video walking into the McDonald's. So that's the Cairngorm. So maybe if you're coming here as adults, that's definitely one to consider. Because they've got a bar and they've sometimes got live entertainment. And if you're coming here maybe with your family, the Mcdonald Center here has got a lot of activities on. They've got a big massive swimming pool and slides. They've got I think 3 buildings, various priced rooms depending on what you're looking for. So that's just up the road, up the wee hill there to the McDonald resort. So if you're staying here with your family, I've just walked by the whole street for you. You can see everything that's there. It's a really good location, this one. They do a lot of activities as well. They've got a cinema inside it as well. If you're considering this hotel or the Collinbridge Hotel, which is a mile down the road, a few years back I would have probably stayed the Collinbridge. I preferred it inside. It was a nice family hotel. They had really good food in the restaurant. It was owned by Hilton. It's now been taken over by Britannia, and I've heard obviously it's not as good. It could be doing with obviously a wee bit of money spent on it, and the food's obviously not as good as it used to be. So if they're about the same price, you're probably going to go for the McDonald's. You might find the Collinbridge is quite a lot cheaper, but so that you need to consider that. If you're saving a couple of £100, you could spend that just coming up here on the high street, the main street, and just basically going to a couple of nice restaurants. So something to consider. Location wise, the McDonald's I think beats Collinbridge. A lot more activities going on as well. The Collinbridge has got a wee adventure bit at the back as well. Don't know if that's open just now, but we've got another wee place there as well. Just down there you've got a petrol station, and you've got Marks and Spencer's food. So if you're self-catering, you like Marks and Spencer's food, you want to head in there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a wee thumbs up. It's absolutely free. Just helps push it out on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.